then breaking all the rules. So come on, come on, come on, come on, let's get the TV and the radio to play our tune again. It's about time we get some airplay on our version of events. There's no need to be afraid, I will sing with you, my friend. Come on, come on. I wanna sing, I wanna shout, I wanna scream till the words dry out. So put it in all of the papers, I'm not afraid. They can read all about it, read all about it. Oh, 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 yeah, we're all wonderful, wonderful people. So when did we all get so fearful? And now we're finally finding our voices. So take a chance, come help me sing this. We're all wonderful, wonderful people. So when did we all get so fearful? And now we're finally finding our friends. So take a chance, come help me sing this. Sing along. I wanna sing, I wanna shout, I wanna scream till the words dry out. So put it in all of the papers, I'm not afraid. They can read all about it, read all about it. Oh, 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 I wanna sing, I wanna shout, I wanna scream till the words dry out. So put it in all of the papers, I'm not afraid. They can read all about it, read all about it. Oh.
Right, the wonderful Kelly. Go on, Kelly, it's beautiful, babe. And the lyrics in that song were, we're not afraid, okay? We're no longer afraid. We're going to play you a video now and a song that's been made specifically to tell the story of what they've done to our country. Have a watch. And thank you to the men that wrote this song.
Heart of our nation, under teary eyes, watched our leaders falter, heard 1,000 cries. In our towns and our cities, the unrest has grown. Voices are forgotten, making their pain known. partition of home we chose to ignore. Now fear is our shadow, chaos banging at our door. We build homes for the strangers, offer them our bread, while our heroes sleep cold, no roof over their head. Why must some people suffer, left out in the rain, while strangers we own nothing, lay claim to our domain? Yeah. I want my country back, our culture we must save, where harmony once stood before the migrant wave. As strangers flood our shores, our ways they try to bend. For the sake of our children, we'll defend them till the end. We yearn for a land where our women can walk safe. No fear of the shadows, no need to be brave. Where children safely play under the sun's watchful eye, in streets that are safe, where no dangers lie. Listen to the voices in the streets and the halls. These are the people, their screams and their calls. Leaders, take heed, for this truth we impart. True leaders listen with an open heart. They stand with us,
What a song, eh? Right, the next gentleman to speak today is a man I respect, a man that's been slandered, he's faced attacks, and every time, I've certainly in my defence, he's defended my name when it would have been easier to take the other route. So, Carl Benjamin. And
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Carl Benjamin. You've probably seen me in the media this week being monstered by a politician, given no right of reply, obviously. If I was just a common citizen, then this would be a major problem. Thankfully, I have a media organisation, lunacies.com, and we are guilty of interviewing a former Prime Minister. That was my crime, and that's why I'm in trouble.
Yeah,
My son today is just a husband, a father,
oh, good plan, yeah.
an Englishman. And I can see that we're still alive. Because by God, you wouldn't know it if you were looking at the TV, would you? Where is your representation? Where are your concerns being made present? And I tell you, man, this country has real problems. Like, I just want to tell you something about me. So, my father joined the RAF at 16 to get out of poverty. Became a sergeant and spent his life just doing desk work, really. It wasn't anything glorious, but it was good, respectable and necessary. And so that meant for my formative years as a teenager, I grew up in Germany, RAF Germany, JHQ. And so I actually know what it's like to live on a colony. A colony has characteristics. It has a certain kind of people who reproduce their own culture, with their own laws, in their own language. It matters that they are different to the other populations around which they live. Now, when we were on the British colony in Germany, it was very obviously a transplant of England to be placed in Germany. When you went from England into Germany, it became very obvious. None of the street signs were in German on the colony. No one spoke. I don't speak a word of German. I lived out there for 8 years because I didn't have to. I was surrounded by England in Germany because they lost a war. Now that colony's gone. It's all been disappeared. But the point being that we are seeing the colonization of England now. And I say this from direct experience. We see courts that are not English courts. We see language on the signage that is not English. We see Labour MPs such as Naz Shah campaigning in Urdu for her constituents. This is the sign of colonization. And I say this because this is my experience. I know this firsthand. Nowhere, absolutely nowhere, is an Englishman's concern represented in our own parliament. And yet you have to pay for it. You are paying unbelievable amounts of money to people who are born overseas so they can live in this country. Half of the social housing in London is occupied by people born overseas. That is unbelievable. Unbelievable. This is what is happening to us every day by these people. Because you can't really blame the strangers that they allow to come live among us. They're just responding to incentives. They're just going to come because we're offering them money. We're offering them a place to live. We're offering these things, why wouldn't they? This should never have been allowed. This is why the country is creaking under the weight of immigration. Everything costs an unbelievable amount. The NHS is failing. Your children will not be able to buy houses. It used to be, when I was a teenager, the average house price was 4 times the national average wage. Now it's 12 times. Demand matters. Demand on the NHS matters. About 10%, 11% of this crowd is probably on an NHS waiting list. But it's unbelievable what they're doing to us. And they're doing it because of a fiction. They think this will grow the economy. Well, okay, where is it? Where is it? Everything is falling apart. I live in Swindon, and 5 years ago it was quite nice, actually. I know everyone talks Swindon down, but I'm a man of Wessex and I'm going to defend it. Thank you. Swindon is where I live, okay? Shut up, drawing down. But now it looks post-apocalyptic. The street, it looks like there's just a tidal wave of the global nomads. They're not from any one place. They're not any one kind of people. You can't get to know them. There's a myriad different languages. And they're just here because the government thinks one day they'll pay the pensions. They're not going to pay any pensions. When things get bad here, they're just going to piss off, okay? This is our country. We live here. This is the inheritance and patrimony of the English. I want them to hear the word. It's the forbidden word. England. England! Come on! I love seeing the flags. I love seeing the flags. Love it. So, just to conclude, we have real problems. None of the mainstream parties are going to solve these problems. We are going, as Lawrence said, we are going to have to do it ourselves, and we can. But we have to remember, and this is the most important thing, upon the conduct of one depends the fate of all. We stand and fall together, so you have to remember your dignity as an English man and woman is on the line. Act worthy of the respect of your ancestors. Those great and glorious, victorious ancestors of ours are watching. They want us to win. We have to win for our children. This is it. There's no stepping backwards. There's no apologies. It's just for us. We don't need to worry about any of the media, any of the communists. We don't need to worry about any of them. We just need to take a proper and wholesome message to the British people. We're going to do this. Thank you.